Hello everyone, welcome back. Today we are going to learn about loops in Python. So, in our previous videos, what we have covered is Python syntax that will tell you how to write code in Python, escape sequence, operators, how to do calculations in Python, variables, how to assign value to a variable, and what different types of variables are there in Python, a string, how to define a string, how to index it, how to slice it, and how to use different methods in a string. We also learn about if and else statement in our last video, where you can learn how to put condition in there and how to run it. And today we are going to work with loops. What are basically the loops? Loops are the construct that repeatedly execute a piece of code. So, for example, if you are making muffins, for example, and you are making a batch of 10 muffins, but you have to make those muffins one by one. So, for that, you repeat the same process again and again and again. So, it's kind of the same. So, to repeat the same piece of code again and again, we use loops. So, there are basically two kind of loops in Python. One is while loop and the other is for loop. While loop, the syntax is as written here. You first define while, then you write the condition, how many times you want while loop to work, and then inside while loop with indentation, as I explained in my last video, you write your statement. So while loop is used to execute repeatedly a block of a statement until the condition you have mentioned in while loop doesn't become false. So as it becomes false, immediately you will come out of the while loop basically. So here you can see in the flowchart as well. First you define a condition, then you write the statement or body of while. So once your condition is true, till the time your condition is true, it will go to the statement or body of while loop, and then it will come back again to the condition to check if it's true or false. So till the time it is true, the loop will run. As it gets false, the condition satisfied and it get false, what happens, it will come out from the loop will exit. So here in the example, here I have given I equals to 1 while I is less than 5. So here I'm asking if I value is less than 5, only then the condition will become false. But if I is less than 5, the condition will remain true. So as soon as I will become 5, the loop will end. It will terminate and then you will come out from the loop. What it will do inside the loop? It print the I, whatever the value I contains, and then it increment I itself value 1. It's incrementing 1 every time. Do you remember we in operator video we learn assigning operator? So in the assignment operator, you increase and assign it to a variable. So here I plus equals to 1 is equals to I plus 1. So here it's incrementing by 1 every time. So 1, what is the value of I here? I've assigned a value 1 to I. So first it will print 1, then it will come down and add one more. So it will become 2. It is still less than 5. So it will print 2, then it becomes 3. Again it will go up to check if the condition is true or false. So condition is still true. So it will print 3 and then it will become 4. Again, it will check, yes, less than 5. It will print 4, then it becomes 5. Then again, up, oh, it's 5. It is not less than 5. Then the condition becomes false, and it will come out from the loop. It will not print anything. So let's check if it's the same. Yes, so it printed 1, 2, 3, 4, but not 5, because we are asking less than 5, not less than equals to 5. I hope you get it. If there is any confusion, please write me in the comment box and I will explain you with more examples. So now we use break statement in while loop. So why we use break statement? We use break statement to break the loop, to stop the loop, even though while condition is true. So here, to define a condition, we use if statement that we learned in last video. I equals to 1. I have assigned a value to I. Then I put the condition while I is less than 10. Print I. So it is the same as we did before. But what's the new here? We put the condition if I equals to 5. So as I value becomes 5, what happened? We want to break the loop. We don't want the loop to run further. So we are breaking it. And here outside the if clause, outside the if statement, we are incrementing I by 1. So what happened? I become 1, the condition is true. It will come down and check if I is equals to 5. If no, it will do? It is false, so it will come out, and then it will increment it with 1. It becomes 2. Then it will print 2 because the condition is true. It will check, and so on. So let's see. Yes, so as it becomes 5, I equals to 5, what happened? It break and it didn't go further again to the while loop. What it did, it took out, it exit or terminated while loop from there. Now comes continuous statement. So what continuous statement does? You use continuous statement same as break. But what happened in a break statement? It terminates the process and it exits you from the while loop. But continuous statement skips as the condition become true. So here I assign I 0 value and then I'm checking if I is less than 10. And here I am incrementing I by 1. So here it checked 0, yes, less than 10. Then it incremented 1 and coming down, checking it, it's not I equals to 5. The condition is false. So it come out and print 1. Then it go up again. 1, yes, less than 10. 2, condition is still false. Print 2. So here as the condition becomes 5, what it will do? It will come here, continue, will check, yes, it's equals to 5. So it will not go to the print statement, it will skip that part and took you to the while loop again. So what it does with the continue statement, we can skip the current iteration or loop as the condition becomes true. This condition becomes true, it will start the loop again with next iteration. It will not go down further down there. So let's see if we run this, what happens. Yes, it printed 1, 2, 3, 4, but not 5, because as I told you, it skips and then moves to next one. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10, because we are incrementing here and printing after incrementation, so that's why it printed 10 as well. And after that it checked the value is 10, then the condition becomes false and it came out from the loop. I hope you get it, and if you didn't get it, you know what to do. Please write in the comment box. So now it comes else statement. As we used else statement with if statement in I explained in last video, it is the same. So here, as while condition becomes false, what it does, it goes to else statement and do whatever is written inside else statement. So here, what it will do? Yes, it will print first all the numbers, and as the condition becomes true, it will come to else. Let's see. Yes. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It printed everything. As the value becomes 10, it the condition becomes fall in while loop, and it comes to else statement and print whatever is inside the else. I gets the value 10 and the condition becomes false. Now comes infinite loop. Do you know what is infinite loop? As its name suggests, the loop that never terminates. It keeps on running, keeps on running, keeps on printing. So when you set the condition of while loop true, it will run non-stop. It will, because there is no false condition in there. So it will keep running. What you can do to stop it? Let's see. When we run it, look, it's keep running, keep running, keep printing. You can see here. So to stop this, what we do, we press that square button beside run, we press the stop button, and then it terminates the loop, it stops it. So we force this loop to stop. It will not stop automatically when the condition becomes false, because there is no false given here. There is no way that this condition will become false automatically. So when you define true condition to while loop, the loop becomes infinite. I hope you get it. If there is any doubt, any question, please write me in the comment box. Or if anything confusing you, you didn't get it, what if a statement is, what else a statement is, and you didn't see my previous videos, please follow the link that is described in the description box so you can check and learn from my previous videos. Even if there is any question about previous videos, you can write it here as well in the comment box, and I will get back to you as soon as possible. So now comes our second loop, that is for loop. In the while loop, while defining, we give the condition. But in the for loop, does not require any condition like while loop. What we do here, we define for loop, and then we write a iteration variable that takes values from a sequence. So for loop basically is used for iterating over a sequence, and that sequence can be a list, can be a tuple, can be a dictionary, can be a set, or a string. Like you have given a name like Python, then it will take character by character values. It will iter those string values and then print it or get it for you, like Python in this way. So, what the flowchart says, let's see here. For each element in the sequence, we use for loop. So, it will check, is this the last element of the sequence? If yes, then it will come to an end, because you can't read further if it's an end. But if it's not an and, then it will go inside the for loop statement, whatever it says, and the loop keep continuing until it becomes the last element of the sequence and there is nothing to read more. Here, for example, I have given a string name Sugandh Bansal for I in name. So what I will do, I will iter every single character from there, like S, U, G, A, and D, H in a different way, in a differently, and then it will print it because I give the print statement inside for loop. So let's see what it prints. Yes. As I told you before, also in a string video, that it always counts a space as a character, as a value as well. So that's why there is a space as well. If you want to print this in a single line, not like this, S is coming in one line, U is in the next line, G is in the next line. You don't want like this. Then you use and equals to and then quotes. So it will be in the same line. So you can see here, output here. If you want to give a space between each character, then you create a space here. So now you can see S is a space, U space, G space, A space, N space, D. So it will create a space in between every single character. I hope you get it. We can use range function with for loop. So uh, for loop can iterate over a sequence of numbers using the range function. The range function returns a sequence of numbers starting from 0, and that 0 is by default in the range function. Whatever number you give, it always takes 0 as the starting point, and it automatically by default it increments 1 in every iteration. So for example, here I have given the range here for I in range 10. What it will do? It will run 10 times starting with 0. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. As it becomes 10, because then it will become out of range, it will be terminated. Because it counts with 0, that's why it didn't print 10. It will print 0 till 9. Let's see. So here it is. You can print hello Python. We are only increasing increasing I value here. So that's why hello Python is printing the same way. If you don't want to do that, if you want to just print hello Python, don't need to write this. So hello Python will come 10 times. It will be printed because the loop is running 10 times here. I have given the range 10, so that means it will run 10 times here. You can also define the range with 0 and with n number. Here I have given n variable 4 values, so that means it will run from 0 to 4. So let's see 0, 1, 2, and 3. As I told you, it automatically increase numbers by 1, so you don't need to write assignment operator in that like I plus equals to 1. You don't need to write that. Here, break a statement with for. The purpose is same. If you want to break the loop with a certain condition, you can do that. Though the sequence, the numbers didn't and that's defined in for loop. So here I have given for I in range 10. So it should go 10 times. But what I have given a condition that if I equals to 5, so as I the iterative value becomes 5, what will happen? It will break the loop. It will not print further, it will not go further to read the print statement. Let's see. Yes, so 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 times it ran and then it stopped. With the continue statement, same as while loop, with the continue statement, we cannot stop the current iteration, but we skip the current iteration and move to the next. Let's see. So here, as I equals to 5, it will skip 5 here. So you can see 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. As 5 came, it skipped 6, 7, 8, and 9. Now we come to else statement in for loop. So it's again the same as we can also combine else with for loop. So the difference is there no condition in for loop to terminate it, but as um, statement will come as the for loop statement condition will be satisfied. So when for loop will end after printing all values, what it will do, it will go automatically to else statement. So here if we run it, it will go 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So as the for loop will end, what happened, it will automatically go to else statement, and then it will print for loop is completed. Now comes to the pass statement. So for loop cannot be empty, as I told you before as well. Loops cannot be empty. So if for some reason you have to mention for loop, then not leaving it empty, you can just pass the statement pass in there, and it will not throw any error to you. Like the if statement we did in the last video, if you want, if you have to mention if a statement there, and their condition there, and you don't want to do anything, then you can write the pass. Same like here, if you want to mention for loop here but you don't want any content inside it, you can put pass a statement to avoid the error. So when you run it, there is nothing happening. I hope you like the video. If there is any confusion, any doubt, please write in the comment box and I will get back to you. If you like it, please press the like button and subscribe it so you get the notification as I post my next video. Have a nice day. Bye bye.